This is Roland Taylor. He and his team are responsible for the effective and safe operation of the aircraft of 10 airlines. This includes the group-owned airlines Arkefly, Britannia, Hapag-Fly, HLX, Jet Air and Thomsonfly, as well as 4 more external airlines. More than 136,000 flights are controlled each year by the TUI Go Centre.
We also need a very complex IT platform. The platform itself we have developed in-house. We have work-of-the-art technology to ensure that we maintain a competitive edge in a very difficult and competitive market.
The TUI Go Centre was established 3 years ago as the joint flight operations centre for the TUI airlines.
It is much better with a lot of more synergies, with economical sense, to keep this in one centre with highly qualified people. In particular, in case of a crisis, it is very easy with one centre to pull out the highly qualified resources and utilise them as efficiently as possible.
The work of the TUI Go Centre is divided up into 4 areas. Operation Services looks after the daily flight schedule of the customers and, in the event of disruptions, regardless of whether they are caused by a delay, bad weather, technical problems or strikes, must organize alternatives, such as available aircraft and crews. It so happens that spare parts are taken, along with the mechanics, to the airport where they are required.
In the ops control system, you see on the left side the different aircraft registrations and types. And for each aircraft type, the rotation. The different colors have different meanings. Blue is the aircraft is in flight and on time in flight. Green means the aircraft has already landed and on time. Yellow is the color for a delayed flight which has already landed, and red one is in flight and delayed. Delay means more than 5 minutes to the schedule.
The flight dispatchers prepare the flight schedules, calculate the amount of kerosene required, pass on weather data and coordinate the slots, which are given to us, for instance, from air traffic control. Another of their jobs is to monitor more than 400 airports all over the world.
If we have to make any changes to the flight route, they cause a lot or a much longer flight time, and therefore it may delay the further rotation, the next or the connecting flights, and in this case this question is limited. But well, as I said, whatever we like, whatever the pilots wish, we try to do.
The navigators prepare the flight routes in accordance with the respective country regulations. This is not that easy, because the rules change every month, making, for example, some routes to one-way airways that previously could be flown in 2 directions. This means that every month of the 25,000 routes we look after, about 4,000 have to be repaired, in other words, recalculated.
The reason for route change can be that a state remove an airway segment. In this case, we have to check all available company routes, and we have to find out which routes are affected by the change and have to establish new routes within this region.
In performance engineering, the data for trimming the aircraft are determined. Based on this information, the pilot can work out before the flight how, for example, the baggage should be spread to keep the aircraft balanced. Also, the takeoff performance is calculated here, and, for example, the question is answered whether or not a 3-kilometer-long runway is sufficient for a fully loaded aircraft when its power is restricted, for instance, by wet weather.
If the takeoff distance available is not enough to carry out our weight, we have 2 possibilities to react on that. So we can leave a baggage or passengers on the ground. We prefer to leave the baggage on the ground, or we make an additional fuel stop to reach our destination.
There is a lot of responsibility associated with work in the TUI Go Centre. Responsibility for safety, quality, as well as the economic success of the TUI airlines. This requires teamwork that transcends frontiers and company boundaries. And of course, there must be a strategic control, which is provided by TUI Airline Management.
Our main strategy and key for success is to optimize and harmonize the processes across TUI airlines, and also cost improvement is necessary because of the pressure of the low-cost market. The airlines, which are a key enabler for the platform, and the TUI Go Centre is one of the key elements of the platform, delivered their expertise and international know-how from their special airline market, which is then also key for teaming. And I'm very proud to say it's not only a success for a specific team, it's a success for all participating airlines.
The TUI Go Centre supplies everything from a single source, services that each airline would otherwise have to provide itself, including, of course, the associated costs. But it is not only a question of money. If new technology is introduced or if an airline prompts a process to be optimized, all the other airlines benefit likewise from the improvement, without having to reinvent the wheel every time.